here to change our actions, to change our perception in the world. When we get ourselves right, we're gonna get our women right, we can get our children right, that changes the nation. That changes the nation.
The righteous one, come unto him. Deliverer, 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 the righteous one.
Primo, my brother,
How you doing,
my brother.
How you doing?
Don't we need saving? Don't we need saving? Get Daniel 9:12.
What kind of saving?
What kind of saving? From this place. From this place. Nah, get Luke. Let's get Luke 168.
From the people? The land.
Let me ask you, what do we need to be saved for? What do you think?
From the people. Who make it worse for us.
Right. The land, the grass and grass, that's not hurting us. Right? It's the people on the land that's hurting us.
This wasn't our land in the first place.
It was our land in the first place.
How?
What? Who lived here before the white man
Natives.
came over here?
Natives.
That's our people.
And before then, yeah, of course, that's our people.
This land was stolen from us. Just like our land in Israel is stolen from us today. You understand? Read.
Luke chapter 1 verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Of who?
Of Israel.
Of all nations.
Of Israel.
Of the white man.
Of Israel.
Of the Arab man.
Of Israel.
Of the Chinese man.
Of Israel.
Of Israel. That's the God of the Bible. Read.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
His people. Not everybody on the earth. That's what this guy teaches. That's lies. God only came for the Israelites.
Right.
He only came for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Those that were scattered around the four corners of the earth for slavery. That's the Israelites. Read.
And have raised up a horn of salvation.
Has raised up a horn of salvation. That's this man right here. Christ, the black Messiah. Read.
For us in the house of his servant David.
In the house of his servant David. Because just like in Egypt, that he built up Egyptians to the highest of high. There was no kingdom more greater than the Egyptians. They ruled everywhere. God did that. So he could shut them down and let them know that I am the God of this world. The God of Israel, he has the most power. All the gods of Egypt, shut it down. You understand? All those plagues of Egypt, y'all know what I'm talking about? Those plagues of Egypt, that was God. That was God that did that. To show his power. That's the same thing that's going to happen in America. Read that last part again.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
That's why he's building up America so high, nobody can mess with him. Only person that can take him out, that man right there. That man right there. You understand? This is the Superman. This is the God.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
They don't know that. They think Christ coming back like this, petting a lamb. That's not going to happen.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing when
Right.
Christ comes back. Read that.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Because Christ came from the lineage of David. There was no immaculate conception. No angel came and had sex with Mary. That's sin. How else would have sex with an angel? She'd probably explode. Read.
And as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Mr. Paul. Oh, we gotta keep reading.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
The what?
From our enemies.
From our what?
From our enemies.
That's what we need salvation from. Our enemies. Who's our enemy? Who's our enemies? We Psalms 83.
It could be ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
We can
That's
be our
the
own
first.
demise.
You said what?
We can be our own demise.
Absolutely. Because our minds are destroyed.
So who really is the enemy then if it's ourselves?
You have to fix yourself first.
Correct.
That's the first thing. That's what we had to do. That's what God laws do.
What's the enemy?
We're going to read it right here.
Who's the enemy?
We're going to read it right here. Read that.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 2.
Remember, it said enemies. It's plural. Read.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
He's talking to God. God has enemies. He said, your God, your enemies, God, have lifted up their head in pride, in power, in position. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have hidden committees. They have councils to attack the children of Israel. They have committees to world think tanks that come to look to destroy the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Those in Africa that come from that are Israelites. They do it to shut us all down. They want our demise. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Our hidden ones. Why are we hidden? Because our nationality is hidden from us. They don't call. Why do you think we have both of them, right? We have our slave names and we have our God-given names. You see yourself on the sign? Where you see yourself? Where your family from?
I'm from Mexico. I'm from California, but my family's from Mexico.
Mexico, right? That's because you're hidden. Your identity has been hidden in Mexico.
No.
I'm Mexican. No, you're not Mexican.
See, the thing
You're
is,
Mexico.
you see, the thing is, I know myself. I know I can trace my blood. I can trace myself back to Africa, and I'm probably the only Mexican I can say that. Because I'm not in, I'm not lost to the world.
That's what God.
I'm in tune to the world.
That's what God is doing here right now.
Now, I had a question though. What is the difference between you guys and the nation of gods and earth? Because I studied them too. Gods and earth.
What is that? Anybody know what that is?
Nobody knows the nation of gods and earth.
No. What do you teach?
5%. Correct.
5%.
That is. That's what we call them. Nation of gods and earth.
Oh, you part of them?
No, I used to teach with them. I used to learn from them. So that's why I'm asking the question. What is the difference between you guys? Because I don't understand it's a black power. I know it's like a black power type of thing. I always looked at you guys on Twitter, TikTok, everywhere, and I was amazed to the words. But then again, I always felt like it was a rival between you guys, and I'm like, what is the enemy? That's why I asked, what is your enemy? People who will go against your word or yourself.
Say it again?
They say, who's your enemies? The people that go against your word? Meaning people that say like, you guys are not real, that's not believable,
What, the Bible's not believable?
No, I don't believe in the Bible.
You don't believe in the Bible?
I don't believe in the Bible because I feel like the Bible was just transferred through many hands.
What do you mean?
Meaning, we wasn't around when that time happened, correct?
It's just
no, us, right now, us, the physical form, we wasn't around for those times.
Well,
who was most powerful at those times? The colored man, the white man.
Can somebody get the Bible dictionary?
So if you really believe that Bible, and if you really think that those words in that Bible are true, then I can't. If it passed through kings.
No. Somebody get King James. Somebody help me out here. Yo, somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. King James.
I just want to know,
All right, read that real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
The pastor, right? There's many men that lead our people into foolishness, right? The 5%ers, that's leading to foolishness, right? Because what do they teach that's going to change the community?
Elevate the black man. Elevate the black man.
How?
By teaching them that this like you said, this is our land. This belonged to us in the beginning before the other ones.
Give me an example of a literal example, like how they have changed somebody's life, or instructed somebody to change their life for the better. Not just black man is God.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still here. I got my son.
No, but
I'm telling you, they changed my life when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
I've been home for 2.5 years now. I lost my son's mother a couple years behind.
Sorry to hear that.
All right. So knowing that the way he lost his mother, and then just learning and just getting all that knowledge that was given to me, I pushed it on through my understanding, through my wisdom, through everything. And because of those words of wisdom and those words of knowledge and understanding, I kept moving forward. For those words, I tried to teach my son's mother, but then again, it led her in a different path. But that's, again, because of those words, I'm still here. Because of those words, I look at my son has a higher power than I do,
Okay.
than myself.
All right, listen to this.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Christ said, God said, I'm going to go to my place until they acknowledge their offense. Our offenses is a sins against God, right? That's why communities are destroyed, right?
Right.
By the killing, right? The whoremongering. This is what I'm saying. God's commandments have things that we can instruct the people to do. It's not just talk about, oh, the black man is God. We know black man is God. But how is the black man going to run his household? How is he going to fix his household? How is he going to instruct his son? How is he going to instruct his wife? You understand? What kind of example is he going to be put? And how does it look? How does it look? Our men need examples to see. Your son has you as an example that it needs to be.
Correct.
What example are you setting forth for him? That's what we're doing. But this Bible gives us an example of Christ. You understand? Christ sent us leaders that follow his commandments like he did. And that's what we follow, right? Like, there's killers, there's people that have been killers and they repented.
Right.
Brothers that have been robbers, repented.
Right.
Whoremongers, repented. Drug dealers, repented. That's what God's laws do. That's the change. That's something evident that you can see. It's not just talk. It's not just talk. A lot of our people, they just do a lot of talk. You understand? We like to hear the song and dance and stuff like that to feel good. We don't want to feel good. We want change. God's laws changes us. Read that again.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So they acknowledge their offense. You understand? The offense is what I just told you. It's the robbing and stealing, the hatred. You know how much hatred our black men have for each other? For a black woman hates a black man? All of this stuff be happening. Right? God's law said, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. In LA, if they did that, how much crime rate would stop? If the Mexicans and blacks in LA, they came together as one, how much killing would stop?
Right, yeah.
How many people would not be in jail?
I'm from out there too.
I know.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Out there, yeah.
And it's beef. We brothers though.
Yeah, of course.
It's different on the West Coast and over here.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
But why? We don't know our history. We don't know we're all on one nation. That's what divided us. We don't have that understanding. That's what we're here back to do, right? Right, read that.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
The law of God are perfect, converting the soul. The laws of God is going to change the drug dealer to an abiding citizen that got a job, that has his own business, that can take care of his family, has something to pass down on. You know what I'm saying? Man that's been sleeping from woman to woman to woman to woman, making babies. Fatherless house, fatherless house, fatherless house, fatherless house. He stops that. Now he makes a woman a wife. He makes himself a husband and a father that takes care of his family. That's change. Now that woman that was gonna be a scornful, hated woman, she's gonna hate the black man after that man leaves her. Just because he left her. She gonna teach his son, men ain't ish. Men ain't ish. Why do you think our women come around like that? Why do you think our women are all lesbians and stuff like that? Because they think the black man is wasted. He's a waste of life. They think the Hispanic man is a waste of life. That's not true. But we have to change our actions to change our perception in the world. When we get ourselves right, we're gonna get our women right, we can get our children right, that changes the nation. That changes the nation.
What is nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation